Hello students, my name is Sarthak Bhatia and today I am going to start the subject is strategic performance management. Before coming to the first chapter and before coming to the strategic performance subject basics, first of all we have to study some of the specific terms used in this subject. These terms are very basics which you have used in a class 12th in graduation examinations, but maybe these terms have been maybe evaporated from your mind. So let us discuss these terms. What are these terms? Have you ever heard of business? You will say that, sir, what a silly question you are asking. But I have to ask from your side whether you heard of the business. What is business? If I will ask from you that what is business, then what will be your answer? Sir, business is business. And the second answer, the activity to earn a profit. Or activity to earn a profit is business. If I will ask that activity to not to earn profit, that is not a business. It means non-profit organizations are not doing any business. If activity to earn a profit, then we will call it a business. And an activity not to earn a profit is not a business. So these terms are too much specific, which you are reading in class 12, but not in a detailed manner. So today we are going to start our subject with these specific terms, and we will discuss some of the terms like business, organizations, business environment, maybe you are aware of these terms, but to study this subject, there's a need to read these terms or study these terms in a more detailed manner. So first of all, I'm starting from the basic of business, that what is business, and there we will come to the topic that how the environment is affecting the business, and if the environment is affecting the business, then what kind of the strategies, what kind of the plans needed to run the business efficiently and effectively. So first of all, business. Business is a word originated from busy plus ness, and you know that this is a basic. Busy means when you are engaged in any activity, then it is a busyness, but activity further classified into economic and non-economic activity. To study the term business, first we have to take the point that busy plus ness is a business. We got busy when we are engaged in an activity. Activity are classified into two types, mainly in two types: economic activities and non-economic activities. Economic activities are the activities which are in a monetary terms, and non-economic activity are those activities which are not in monetary terms. Non-monetary terms, we can say it, these are the activities which are not in monetary terms or non-monetary terms. So we can say that the activity which are in a monetary terms, we can say it a business, but the other element which is very essential to call the term a business is activity which are in monetary terms with the objective, with the aim, or we can say that with a purpose to earn profit, is a business. Business is an activity. Business is an economic activity. Business is an activity which is in a monetary terms, and business is a monetary term activity in order to earn a maximum or in order to earn a profit. If we talk about the term business, then it is an economic activity, first point. And the economic activities are those activities which are in monetary terms. So business is the activity in a monetary terms with the aim to earn a profit. Next, who can do a business? Can you do a business? Anybody can do a business. Business require no education. The business require education also. The person who is educated can run a business more efficiently, more critically, and more with a pinpoint focus. But a person who is not educated have a traditional style to do a business. Like our forefathers who are doing a business of a shop and selling goods and not calculating, as you read in your cost accounting also, that ABC analysis and many more terms which are very essential to calculate a profit, to calculate a activity based costing. So business in a modern terms has the term business in a modern era has been changed now. So you have to first of all you have to tell me that who can do a business. The first answer is anybody can do a business, whether he is an individual or an organization. The term arises organization. Maybe some of the students sitting in a class are not aware that what is the organization, or maybe aware or have heard of earlier, but the specific meaning of organization, where I am teaching in SuperProfs, is an organization, is temple is an organization, is church is an organization, is a shop or a stall is an organization. Which body we can say that it is an organization, and that organization are those organizations which can do a business, or the organization are also those organizations which can do business for non-profit. So let's take the point that what is organization. I'm writing here 3 lines, which is a definition. Just look at where we born, we study, we work, and we die. We born in organization. We study in organization. We work for organization. We die also in organization. So the first step on this earth, on this existence, is from the organization, and last step is from the organization. The organization, as you born in hospital, this is organization. As you study in a school, colleges, universities, is organization. As you work for a company, for your own business, or by your own office, is an organization, office or a company. If you are self-employed or you are doing a job, then you are doing a job, or if you are self-employed, you have an organization, you have to work in an organization. And you do also die in organization. Most of the people die in hospitals after their last treatments. So we can say that the first step in this on this earth is from the organization, and last step is also from the organization. It means the stationery store where we go and purchase a pen is also an organization. Yes, that shop is also an organization. Every shop, every office, every company, every premises where any activity is going on, where any activity is taking place, whether that activity is for profit or non-profit, every activity is an organization. Non-profit means charitable institutions. Second, temples, NGOs. These are the organizations working for not for profit, but they are serving the society for welfare of the mankind. And these are the organizations like Reliance Communications, Airtel, Aditya Birla Group, Tata, and many more. These are working for These are working for a profit. The main aim is to earn a profit. So the organizations classified into two types, that is earning profit and not for earning profit. What they are doing, not for non-profit organization, what are the main objectives of not-profit or non-profit organization? The main objective of non-profit organizations is welfare of society. So the definition I highlighted here, where we born, where we study, the first step is to take birth. Second step, major step of an individual is to go for study. And the third step is to go for work. And the last step is to go out of this world. So all the steps we have taken, major steps we have taken from organization. The one question arises, sir, whether we can say our home is also an organization? Your home. Why you are saying that your home is an organization? Why you cannot say that your home is not an organization? Just look at the point whether we can say that your home is also an organization. Here we are writing organization. Organization, there are some elements which form an organization. First element is group of people. Second, common objective. Students, if I ask a question from you that whether your home is an organization, we can call your home as an organization. So first of all, we have to look some elements which form an organization. So the first question from my side, that whether a home is an organization, whether your house is an organization, because activities are also going in your house. So first of all, before understanding this concept, we have to look after all the elements which form an organization. The first element is the group of people. Group of people. And the second element is common objectives. Common objectives. When a group of people, you have read in your class 12th, when a group of people working for a common objective, they form an organization. When group of people working for a common objective, they form an organization. Working for common objective. Working for common objective known as organization. Now come to your this side, that is left hand side, we are discussing that whether your home is an organization or not. First condition, they are group of people. Yes, they are group of people. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother forms a group. More than one person or more than two person forms a group. Whether they are working for a common objective, whether they are working, they have a common objective, all of you have a common objective in your home. Then what is that common objective? Everybody is working for their own aims, own desires, own objective, but they are not working for a common objective. They are not working for a profit. If we say that an organization every person in an organization working for the profit motive and working for the benefit of the organization through earning maximum profit, we can say that in a home, everybody is working for a profit. Your mother gives you a breakfast, take a money from you, or you have to pay your mother 20 rupees for bread and butter, 60 rupees for lunch, 80 rupees for dinner. You have to pay your mother. No, you do not have to pay. Your mother give you, your activity by your mother is not for any particular objective or not for the common objective or not for the benefit of the organization, which we think in an organization, the element, the first element is group of people, second element common objective and working for the benefit, working for the profit. But in the home, they are not working for a profit. They are just serving each other. They are just living with each another. Their they are living, they are attached together, they have formed the group because they have love and affection. Your mother cooking a food for you when you go to the office. In early morning, your mother cook a food. When you go to the college, when you go to the schools, when you go to the offices, your mother cook a food for each and every person at home. Okay, your mother clean the house, but doesn't take any money from your father for cleaning a house. Whereas we can say that if we hire a servant who clean our house, he takes some money from us. But the mother serving in your home cannot take money, because all these acts are in love and affection. But in an organization, no acts can be done in a love and affection. So we can say that a home is not an organization, whether they are a group of people, but they are not working for a common objective. Next point. Next point is environment. Next point is environment. Business done by organization. Business done by organization. Where we can do a business? We do a business in a society. Society affects us in a different manner. There are many factors affecting us. These factors we'll discuss later on. But first come to the environment. What is business environment? We discussed of the organization, we discussed of for the business, but the term business environment is different some about. Business environment generally means surroundings. Environment generally means surroundings. So surroundings of business is known as business environment. Who surrounds the business? Customers, government officials, residents of society, and many other, I want to say that many other factors like our rival firms. So all these factors form an business environment. Business environment comprises of many of the factors like internal factors, or we can say that it is an internal environment. Internal environment comprises of first look at what internal environment, what is external environment, and what is external environment. Internal environment is environment inside the organization. External environment outside the organization. Both these environments have an impact on your business. Internal environment consists of or comprise of employees, strategies, policies, working conditions, etc. External environment comprises of political factors, legal factors, economical factors, social factors, and environmental factors. We will discuss of these factors later, but I'm just focusing on a topic that what is a business environment. First point is that business environment which surrounds a business is a business environment. Environment basically classified into two types. First is internal environment and second is external environment. Internal environment includes employees, strategies of the company, policies of the company, and many other things. External environment consists of the things like political factors, legal factors, environmental factors, social factors, and the fun factor which I forgot, that is technological factor also. We will discuss all these factors later on. So environment affected by all these factors. So when we study of the environment and the factors of the environment affecting a business, that topic is known as business environment. So the term we discuss here, that what is organization, what is business, and what is environment. Now come to the basics of your subject, that is strategic performance management. Strategic performance management. What is strategic? Before starting any chapter, I want to discuss with you the cover page of this book. That is strategic meaning of the cover page of this book. That is strategic performance management. You must have a knowledge that why this subject come to your course, why this subject come to your final level course, and why the weightage is given in such marks. So all the topics we will discuss here, that first of all we have to understand that what is a strategic performance management, and we are going to discuss that what is the strategy, what is performance, and what is management. So first of all, what is management? Because you have read management in earlier days in your childhood, I can say that in your 12th class, that what is management, and the management is management is an art of getting things done through others. Getting things done through others, I am highlighting these points, getting things done through others. Management is not the level where a particular manager has to do a work. If manager will do a work by their own hands, then what the workers will do, what the employees will do. Management is the art of getting things done through others. I am teaching here, but I am not the management of this company. I do not own this company. I am teaching here. Management is different. I am different. Management is taking my professional services to run this business. Management is getting things done through others. Management hiring employees, management hiring workers, management hiring many other individuals to get the things done. Because management alone, because a person who owns a business, just suppose he's a Mr. Anil. He's the owner of a multinational company, or we can say that is the owner of a private limited company. First, take a simple example. In starting, he own, or he do all the activities by his own skills, own hands. But when a business grows up, then this person, Mr. Anil, cannot do all the activities by his own skill. If he has to develop a website, whether he has to learn how to develop a website. If he has to do a marketing, then who will sit in an office? If he has to sell a product, then who will sit in an office and do a meeting with the clients? So there's a need to hire more and more people. More and more people to get things done. The management is an art of getting things done, because we cannot do all the work alone. We cannot do all the activities alone. So there's a need to take help, to take a support, to take a favor in terms of money. We are paying them a money. We are paying a good salary to them. So if we have a salary, if we have a money, so why do waste the time? We cannot learn all the things in this limited time. Every person has a limited time. Every person who want to generate a company has a limited time. Every person has 24 hours. This institute also has a 24 hours. If I just suppose I want an institute, this is my institute, SIOM Commerce. This is my institute. I teach all the subjects. How many classes can I take in a particular day? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 10 batches maximum. But if there's a need to run a 50 batches, then how it will be possible? It could only be possible through hiring teachers from market. I cannot teach all the subject. If I would teach all the subject anyhow, but then I cannot teach all the subject efficiently, or I cannot teach all the subject on a particular day. Maybe in a future there will be no possibility to complete a course. So institute or an organization who is doing a business, the owner puts up a management level. Management is a level which have a creativity, which have a art to take work from others. If I am owning the business, then I have to think like a manager. I do not have to think that I am the owner of the business and I will do all the activities alone, and nobody can else do activity in such a manner that I can do. So I have to left this kind of thinking, and I have to hire more and more employees for completing the work, for accomplishment of the task timely. Sorry. So the term I discuss here, that it is getting things done with the objective to earn a profit effectively and efficiently. I will highlight all the words in this management definition. If you practice all the terms in the management definition, then it will be very clear to you. Just come to the next page. What does effectively and efficiently means? That point is clear to you, that it is the art of taking work from others. It is the art of taking work from others in order to earn a maximum profit. But how effectively and how efficiently? There I use the term effectively and efficiently. What does it mean, effectively and efficiently? Effectively means, in a simple sense, completion of given task on time. Completion of given task, and efficiently means completion of given task on a time with minimum wastage, of money, time and other resources. So what I'm trying to highlighting here, that I'm trying to highlight this point, that what is effectively and what is efficiently. Management is an art of getting things done through others. Management take a help from others to get the accomplishment of the work on time with the objective to earn a profit, because everybody has a limited time. But the term effectively and efficiently, the person who is expert in the particular task then can do a work effectively. Effectively means complete a work on time. And a person who is very intelligent, very good in a particular task can done that particular task in a very efficient manner with minimum wastage of time and resources. If I am not expert in a particular task, then I will waste the resources, I will waste the money, and I will have to devote much more time than an expert. Expert are the person who can do a particular work very efficiently. So management is an art of getting things done through others. Management hire the people because they cannot wait for a more time. They have a money, but they cannot waste it. If you have a money, if you are utilizing it in a very efficiently manner and not wasting it, it is said that wastages are the profit of business. If you are reducing a wastage, it means you are increasing the profit of the business. So I explained three terms in a strategic performance management. The first term is management. Second is strategic. What is strategic term means? Strategic word comes from strategy. Strategy means a game plan. A game plan. What is game plan? Just a minute. What is game plan? If I will ask you what is a plan, then maybe some of the students are here sitting in front of me will think that what is a plan? But plan is a very basic thing. If I will ask you that give me a definition or give a meaning of a plan, then you will say that a plan is plan. You will not say anything about the plan, or you will not say anything for the plan. If I will ask a definite meaning of a plan, then what is plan? Plan is thinking before doing. Thinking before doing. Planning is looking ahead. What we have to do in a future, think it in advance is a planning. Planning is looking ahead. Planning is thinking before advance. What we are going to do in a near future, that is a planning. So what is a game plan here? Game plan. What do you mean by game plan? This is a plan. Plan means thinking before doing. Thinking in advance is a plan. And the plan of action. Plan of action is a strategy. How to do it is a strategy. We make a plan. We made a plan. Plan is the first step to do a business. What we are going to do in a near future. But how we have to do it, what the steps we have to do, take it, what the policies we have to maintain. These all the terms come under the umbrella of a strategy. So strategy is a word come from the word strategia. Strategia is a Greek word. From strategia. Strategia is a Greek word. Just a minute. I am writing full meaning of this word strategia. Strategy is a word come from strategia. All these basics are required for further knowledge of this particular subject, strategic management. And this strategic management subject will give you a knowledge to run a business. If you take a class of this strategic management subject in a more effective manner, then it will be very easy for you to think in your business that what are the loopholes required to be filled to earn a more profit. So the strategy word comes from strategia. Strategia is a Greek term. Strategy word comes from military, where it is said that where military, it is a term originated from a military sense. But it means that strategy word is not come for the business, or it is not come from any business. It comes from military, where it is where the military man taught that where to attack, how to attack, and when to attack. Similarly, in our business, when to launch a product, where to launch a product, and how to launch a product. When to purchase a machinery, from where we have to purchase a machinery, and how we have to purchase a machinery, from the market, from the distributor, or from the manufacturer, or anybody else. So all 3 points, when, how, and where, forms as steps towards a strategy. So strategy tells us where to attack, when to attack, and how to attack. If I tell you that what my strategy is to teach you where to teach, when to teach, and how to teach. How is a crucial term. Without how, no strategy can be formed. It means we planned, we think in advance, but how to do that particular task in a more effective manner is a strategy. So we have discussed here two terms, strategy and management. Management is the art of getting things done through others. Strategy is a word come from strategia and is a word come from military terms, where it is said that where to attack, when to attack, and how to attack. Similarly in your business also, you have to think of when to launch a product, where to launch a product, and how to launch a product. The last term is performance. Which differentiate this subject from the subject of strategic management. This subject name which we are studying today is a strategic performance management, but at intermediate level in new course there is a subject strategic management, and in CA level IPCC also there is a subject strategic management. Strategic management is a subject for intermediate level, but when we talk for the strategic performance management, then it is a subject for professional level, or we can say that a final level. It is a final level subject. What is performance? What is performance? Sir, performance is a performance. There is no particular specific meaning for the performance. But today I am going to tell you that what is the performance and how we can say that a work done is not a performance. If you say that a work done is a performance, how can you say that? I am teaching you. I am doing a work. It is a performance. No, it is not a performance. Performance is the difference between, or a comparison. Performance is a comparison of two aspects. Work expected and work actually done. What is the work? What is the work expected from you, and what the work you have actually done gives you this comparison gives you the performance. For example, in your childhood, your parents expected from you the 90% in class 10th or 12th, but you maybe not actually perform as per the work expected. Some of the students perform more than the work expected. So many performance ratings are given. So if just suppose this is a student name as Sonu. His father, who is a businessman, always think of the profit, is expecting that my son score 90% in class 12th. But his son, if he score 95%, then he will be very happy. And this performance is known as outstanding performance. If the son scores 90% or approx 90% or 89% or 91%, then the work good performance. I am explaining you the rating. First rating is outstanding. Second rating is good. Third rating is, this rating you can give as per your own style also, and maybe this rating given differently in your book. If the student score 75%, here we can write very good, or here we can write good. If a student scores 60%, poor performance. If a student scores 50 or 45%, very poor performance. If a student score 33% just passed in class 12, then this is unsatisfactory. Performance. Mr. Sonu, or we can say that Sonu's father will not get never satisfied by this marks. He can adjust with 60 by saying that is a very poor marks. He can adjust with a 75 saying that it is a good or average marks. He can say that he can even adjust with 45 also by saying that is a very poor, but can never be satisfied by 33% of marks or if he get failed, because there is a too much deviation in a work expected and a work performed. So the difference, I am writing again here, that comparison between the work done and work expected and work done is known as performance. So this is the three terms: strategic performance management. In this subject, we will study that how the performance will affect the strategies of the business and how the strategies have the impact on the performance of the business. Performance is evaluated in order to evaluate the profit which we are going to earn in the near future. The strategies are formulated in such a manner so that our performance will be very good, our performance up to the point, up to the mark, or maybe very outstanding or very, very good, so that we can earn a good market share. So all the points discussing in which we are going to discuss in this particular subject related to the cost, related to econo, maybe some points of eco also here discussed here if relevant. In costing also we will discuss, and the point game theory also we will discuss here. Many other points we will discuss here which differentiate this subject from the subject which you have read in your intermediate level, that is strategic management. This subject is different from strategic management because this subject includes the word performance, and performance means there's the application of the costing techniques, there are applications of the some management techniques like game theory, and there are the application of some other techniques like value chain analysis. More points have to be discussed here to evaluate the performance. So this subject is different from the subject we have studied in strategic management. Some of the terms are similar but not actually similar, because we have to see the impact in the subject of that term on a performance. In intermediate level or the students who have also done a IPCC have to differentiate this subject from the subject strategic management, because this subject is focusing on the performance, strategies formulated to improve the performance of the business. So this subject is somehow different. You have to perform in exam differently. You have to focus in each and every question that what is the impact of this particular on a performance of your business. If you highlight a point, performance in on the business, performance of the business, what the impact of this point on performance of the business, then you will get a good marks in exams also, because you are focusing on a point also, you are focusing on what is the impact on a performance. You have to take all the points together in each and every question. It means this subject is totally different. This subject takes some points from a strategic management subject but have not a similar impact on a performance of the business. So we will take a next class where we discuss the conceptual framework of performance management, conceptual framework of the business. We will discuss there, and that is the first chapter, which is very basic, which is very interesting, and which will make your foundation. And after that chapter there will be many theories, many analyses you have to focus on. That analysis come from costing techniques also. The first chapter is very basic and that is very interesting. In that chapter we will discuss what is the performance, what will be the financial analysis, what will be the customer relationship management. We will discuss all these points in that chapter. So for today class, that is the end of the topic, and that's it. Okay, thank you for the class and coming the class. And maybe I'm expecting from you one thing, that you will be very focused for this subject, because this subject is too much scoring. With this subject, there's a subject attached that of business, that is a financial analysis of BVM, what we can say that. So this is a subject that is based on a theory also, practical also. The student who are good in theory or good in practical can make good score in this subject. Thank you.